might be one of the few fastballs that he gets. That one in the inner part of the plate, and Jones fouls that one off.
Yeah, you didn't miss that by much.
Green, 39 pitches through 2 innings for Roncalli. Nobody warming up in the right field bullpen. Oh, and Green pops that one up.
Straight up.
Yeah, that one's going to stay in play. Going to be in foul territory. Now it's back in fair territory. Fair territory, and that one's caught by Hayworth at third base. That's a big second out for Roncalli. So that one's going to go pop up to the third baseman, out number 2, and now Reed Sawa in a big opportunity, big situation for Center Grove. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the third inning. Sawa, the first time up, struck out. Sawa hits that one to right field. That's a pretty easy play out there for Colin Ash, and that one's caught by Ash in right field for out number 3, and Roncalli gets out of a big-time jam. 2 on, 1 out with your 5 and 6 hole hitters up, but great job by Green of getting through that one. So we're through 3 innings here. Center Grove still leads 3-1, and it'll be interesting, Jim, to see if Gannon Grant comes back out after a long delay. They'll bring him back out. They probably will.
Didn't see anybody warming up in the bullpen during the rain delay, but yeah.
Once again, we want to thank Top Tier of Indiana. A great conversation there with Mike Farrell and talking about his priorities and everything that he's hoping to do from this top-tier organization, and they're our presenting sponsor tonight for this game. Several guys on both the Center Grove teams and the Roncalli teams part of this top-tier organization. But one thing I will not be doing, Mr. Cooney, as I'm getting text, is during the rain delay, it was suggested to me to put on the Cubs game.
Well, that would only make sense.
That's a terrible idea.
Well,
it's a terrible idea.
Again, as a Cardinals fan, I can see why you would have some disdain for what the guys do on the north side, but
yeah, they're unfortunately in this. Yeah, I'm not going to say it on the air.
I was going to say, if you did say it, that means we could use it for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
It would definitely get clipped here.
Not going to say it.
But, we both know that the Cardinals are struggling, and it's not good for Cardinals fans, but it's good for the rest of baseball.
Yeah, no, that's not true. Rebuilding would be a better description. But
for the last 5 years? I mean, that's a long rebuild. Trust the process. I get it, but that's a long rebuild.
Roncalli coming up in the top of the 4th inning. You've got 4, 5, and 6 for Roncalli, Rader, Hayworth, and Nelson. Hayworth, the only hit so far, one of the 2 hits for Roncalli so far through 3 innings. He had a double in the top of the 2nd inning. Rader the first time hit a 1-hopper to Cal Schembra at first base. He flipped it over to Gannon Grant for the out. And now here we are, top of the 4th inning. First pitch from Grant to Rader. It's fouled off to the right.
See him batting .410 with 16 RBIs and 1 home run on the year. 2 doubles.
Gannon Grant. Oh,
nice
beautiful breaking ball.
That was nasty.
And it's a hard breaking ball, too.
That's not fair. Again, if you're throwing 93, 95, breaking that off at about, 78, 80, that's nasty. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, and then he throws that third pitch that starts out in the middle of the plate and then just dives. Number one, you got to have an extreme amount of confidence in your catcher behind the plate to make sure that he can stop that. And Yerman just ate that one up and then just tagged Rader for out number 1 for Grant and Center Grove. That's strikeout number 4 by my count for Gannon Grant.
Gannon does not waste time.
No.
He is on the mound, get the ball, let's go.
I love it.
This is awesome baseball to watch for anybody who's used to watching somebody who takes their time on the mound. This is not it.
There is no reason or no – you don't need a pitch clock.
Correct. Correct.
And that's one of the 0-2 pitch there, fouled off by Hayworth. Good job of fighting that one off. But, one of the greatest things that they've put in the last couple years at the major league level is obviously that pitch clock. But Center Grove's got a few guys. Kellen Thompson's the same way. It's a quick worker, and it's much better. It's much better as an infielder. When I played high school and I had somebody that was just lollygagging on the mound, you just lose focus. 0-2 pitch there. That one, another good job by Hayworth of just fouling that one off to stay alive.
Well, and it's also, as a pitcher, as a hitter, you're somewhat getting psyched out there. I mean, this dude's he's ready. I mean, he's staring you down right now. He's looking right at you, and he's getting ready to throw 95 right past you.
And here we go.
Now we've got
lightning.
Unfortunately, now we have lightning.
So the Thor guard just went off at Center Grove, and that's an indication that there's lightning in the area. So that's an automatic 30-minute delay. So we will once again do a timeout here, and we'll be back hopefully. I mean, it looks like things are blowing over, but you never know what's in the vicinity, obviously, and this is for safety of the players and the fans as well. So we'll sign off here for now, and hopefully we'll be back in 30 minutes. Here in the top of the fourth inning, Center Grove still leads 3-1. We'll be back here shortly. Back. Back here at the Center Grove Trojan baseball field, and we just got the all clear from the Thorgard lightning detection. So Center Grove and Roncalli will take a quick couple minutes to kind of get loose and get going, and hopefully we'll get going back again. Center Grove leads 3-1. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Roncalli has one man out, and Maddox Hayworth has a no-ball, two-strike count against Gannon Grant, and we'll see. It looks like Grant is coming back out. You know, it's one of those things you always wonder if he's going to come back out or, you don't want too many situations where a guy has to re-warm up again multiple times. And now for Gannon Grant, after having about a 25-30 minute rain delay for heavy rains initially, he's now at about we're at about another 20-25 minute delay because of the lightning detected in the area. Just a quick recap so far for Center Grove. They struck first for their 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning. Drake McClurg led off with a leadoff double, and then 2 batters later, Carson Bush ripped a triple over the center fielder's head for an RBI triple. And then 1 batter later on a 1-2 count, Cal Shimbra, the Valpo commit, drilled a 2-run homer into the right center field trees out there for a 3-0 Center Grove lead. And since then, no more runs for Center Grove. For Roncalli, they struck in the top of the 3rd inning. Will Manship worked a 1-out walk and then was able to steal second base, and he came around in an RBI double by Rudy Shutley. So that's Roncalli's 1 run in the ball game. So we're at 3-1. And you see the umpires now coming back out on the field. And Gannon Grant looks like he's ready to go. Players still loosening up in the outfield portion, but I can't imagine that's going to take very long, probably just a couple minutes, and then they'll get going again here. And hopefully we got the weather out of the area, out of the system, and we can get going. And Jim Cooney joins me now again. And Jim, pretty well played game by both of these teams, and obviously Gannon Grant's been really good out on the mound so far.
Yeah, high-level baseball. High-level baseball, good fundamentals except for the guy getting picked off on second base. But other than that, this has been a very good baseball game to watch, and it's quick. I mean, you got 2 pitchers on the mound. They're not messing around. Gannon Grant, obviously, as we've said earlier, he's throwing strikes, making guys be aggressive at the plate. It's been a fun game to watch.
Yeah, Center Grove with 6 hits so far in the ball game. McClurg, Gannon Grant, Bush, Shimbra all have hits, along with Yerman and Grady Grant on the bottom half. And yeah, we're looks like both teams now, Center Grove getting ready to retake the field, and Roncalli now finishing up their warm-ups. They've got their batters up here ready. Like I said, Sam Rader led off this inning with a strikeout on 3 pitches. Gannon Grant was really impressive on that one. And then Maddox Hayworth is sitting in a no-ball, 2-strike count, a couple foul balls. So Gannon Grant's going to take his warm-up pitches here, and I am going to turn. All right, we're going to keep going through this inning. Kevin Conrad is going to take over for me here shortly, but we'll try to get through this half inning and then make that change here. But Center Grove leads 3-1. Once again, we want to thank Top Tier Indiana for their sponsorship tonight. Really appreciate Mike Farrell joining us in the 2nd and 3rd innings and having a good discussion with him about the vision of Top Tier. And obviously want to thank Mike Chitwood as well as for his leadership with Top Tier. And I really wanted Mike Farrell to talk about who I think is one of the legends in the coaching game, and that's Steve Sawa. I think he's one of the best youth baseball coaches that I've ever seen, and used to watch his practices compared to Billy Bemis's and I's, and it was like night and day, Jim.
Well, I have my glory days of baseball. Steve and I played on the same Our Lady of Greenwood baseball team, CYO baseball team, when we were in 8th grade. That team went undefeated and run ruled everyone on our way to a city championship.
That no ball, 2-strike count. It's slow hit to Grady Grant. He picks it up. That's a nice play.
That was a nice play.
At shortstop, when you think about how much rain that we've had and kind of the slick ball there, a great play by the sophomore Grady Grant behind his brother. That's out number 2 for Center Grove here in the top of the 4th inning. Now we have Drew Nelson up for Roncalli. First time up, he struck out against Gannon Grant. First pitch to Nelson. That ball sinks low for ball 1.
That didn't miss by much.
Back in action here at Center Grove Trojan Baseball Field. That pitch is lined. And here comes Drake McClurg. What a great catch by McClurg.
Great catch.
McClurg makes that catch, and Center Grove 3 pitches later, gets out of that top of the 4th inning. So after 3.5, Center Grove leads 3-1. Jim and I will keep it here as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. Center Grove will have the bottom 3 in the lineup. Andrew Krupa, Tristan Yerman, and Grady Grant coming in, and now I'll be interested to see if Roncalli looks to make it. Now it doesn't look like they're making a change. Luke Green going to stay in for them, and really, Jim, after that first inning that Green gave up those 3 runs, he's been pretty good the last couple.
He has been. He's been solid, finding the strike zone, making Center Grove be aggressive at the plate. And not that I want to correct you, although I do like to do this very often. That was Reed Sawa in center field. And that was
you're right. I said McClurg.
Yeah, you did say McClurg.
Used to seeing him. Yeah, McClurg's at second base tonight.
He is. That was a heck of a grab by Reed Sawa.
Yeah. So, Luke Green gave up those 3 runs in the first inning, but since then, even though he's given up 3 hits in the last 2 innings, he's got that very important pickoff in the bottom of the 2nd inning that really prevented the run.
I mean, we're going, in the 4th inning, I had him with in the 3rd inning with 17 pitches. Looks like Green on about 45 pitches here so far for the game.
So once again, Center Grove, Krupa Yerman and Grady Grant, a couple more lefties. I mean, Center Grove in this lineup has 4 lefties, I should say. Shimbra, Jones, Krupa, Grady Grant. Obviously, Drake McClurg is a switch hitter, so he's switched around to the right-hand side. But Andrew Krupa leads us off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Back in action, Luke Green on that mound, looking to deliver the first pitch. There's the first pitch to McClurg. That one sails outside for ball 1. Krupa, the first time up, popped up to the first baseman in foul territory. Krupa back into the batter's box there, and there's the 1-0 pitch. Krupa fouls that one straight back. Green back on that mound in a hurry. 1-1 pitch to Andrew Krupa, the senior. Oh, beautiful breaking ball there. He had Krupa well out in front of that one.
Yeah, again, both pitchers, they not taking much time. It's grab the ball, let's throw it, let's get on to the next one. This is it's been fun to watch.
That one sails out of the strike zone, so 2-2 pitch here to Krupa. Breaking ball again. Krupa rips that one down the first base line, but that's well foul. Didn't fool him on that one. That one got a little bit too much of that plate on the inside part.
Yeah, Green's been living off his off-speed stuff. That's kind of been his bread and butter, especially that outside curveball, that outside slider that he has that starts middle third and then ends up basically to the left-handed hitter. It's ended up, or I'm sorry, to the right-handed hitter. It's ended up in the left-handed batter's box. It's quite the pitch.
2-2 pitch to Krupa. Oh, and that one sails inside. Green trying to establish the inside part of that plate, and he hits Krupa on the wrist. Looks like Krupa's okay as he jogs down to first base. So leadoff guy on here in the bottom of the fourth for Center Grove. That brings the catcher, junior Tristan Yerman, to the plate. And Yerman, the first time up, drilled one to that right center field gap for a leadoff double. Sorry, for a one-out double in the bottom of the second inning. We'll see now if Coach Hatfield, he squares around to bunt. That one's perfectly put. They're going to be able to throw Yerman out. He got him. Oh, nobody at third. Great decision. Great play by Krupa.
That is awesome base running.
Yeah. Sacrifice bunt is good by Yerman. That goes 5-3. But when the third baseman came up to field that one, nobody there to go to third base to cover, and Krupa, very good base running there. He just rounds second, sees no one there, gets all the way to third base.
He didn't break stride there.
Yeah.
He was looking at that from probably about 10 steps off of second base. He saw that nobody was at third and put his head down and was sprinting to third.
Center Grove now threatens again here in the bottom of the fourth inning, and Grady Grant up. First pitch swinging, fouls that one off down the left side. Roncalli again has that infield in. Jim looking to cut that one down and play at the plate on a ground ball. Grady Grant, first time up, base hit just over the shortstop's head in the second inning. No ball, one strike count from Green to Grady Grant. Now that one chopped foul on the right side, and now Green has Grady set up. No balls, two strikes. We'll see if he tries to get him to kind of fish for one outside the strike zone. Like you said, that breaking ball on the outside part of the plate has been something he's been trying to get those Center Grove hitters to go after.
And as Grady, you can see he's tightening up a little bit tighter on the plate, choking up a bit, just trying to put something in play right here.
0-2 pitch well outside there by Green. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on third is Krupa for Center Grove.
Grady's going to be really happy with just about anything going to the right side of the field, but anything in play is going to be a good at bat.
Yeah, that's a good hold up there from Grady. Green tries to get him to fish on the breaking ball that bounces in front of the plate, and now he's run the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just something in the air is what you need to try to get Krupa in. 2-2 pitch. That one's popped up. Don't think that one's going to be deep enough now.
Deep enough.
Left fielder comes in and makes that play, and that's the left fielder, Will Manship, and that's a big second out for Luke Green.
Top of the order for the Trojans, now batting number 11, Drake McClure.
Now the leadoff man for Center Grove, Drake McClure, comes in. He's 1 for 2 so far tonight. Leadoff double in the first, and then he popped up to the shortstop the last time up in the second. Big opportunity here. Center Grove looking to get some insurance runs on the board. First pitch to McClure, that one.
Turned.
Yeah, he turned on that one, but well out in front. That one's going to drift foul down the left field line. Center Grove leads here 3-1, bottom of the fourth inning. No ball, 1 strike pitch from Green to McClurg. Yeah, that pitch on the inside corner. Great location from Green, and now he's ahead in the count too, Drake. No balls and 2 strikes. A lot of options here if you're Green on the mound. See, no 2 pitch there, and man, he got too much of the plate, and he got away with
He
one
got away
there.
with that.
Drake wants that one probably back because that one was in the middle of the plate, and McClurg fouled that one straight back.
Look at where the Roncalli outfielders are playing.
Not very deep.
Not very deep.
Right center and right field,
Yeah.
not very deep at all. Left field are a little bit deeper.
Anything over the right fielder's head, that's going to be an issue.
No ball, 2-strike pitch, and check swing from McClurg. He founds that one back as well. That pitch was a little bit up from Green as well. He's not going to beat anybody up in the
No, he's
strike
not.
zone. Here's the no ball, 2-strike pitch again to McClurg. That one well in front of the plate. Just trying to see if he can get McClurg to chase that one out of the strike zone. One ball, 2-strike pitch from Green to McClurg. And that one, a really nice breaking ball that McClurg spoils from Green. Yeah, it's a pitch like that unless you really, really hang it, it's a pitch that's hard to drive somewhere. So, you're just trying to punch that in the outfield and get a base hit somehow.
So much of what Drake is trying to do is just stay back on the ball. With a slow curve like that, it's hard to stay back, especially when you're used to hitting something that's going to bring a little bit more velocity to you.
1-2 pitch. That one sails high and outside the strike zone. So now deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McClurg at the plate. Krupa at third base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Oh, and McClurg just gets a piece of that one to foul that off, and now he's getting ready to see his 9th pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, if I was a catcher, I'd be going out and talking to my pitcher about pitch number 9 at an at-bat to a kid who has hit the ball really, really well today.
Green looks in for the 2-2 sign. Here's the pitch.
No.
That one drifts inside. Didn't miss that one by much.
Didn't miss that by much.
I think that was, low and inside, but
pitch number 10.
Yeah, now McClurg really good at bat. We'll see if he can win it. Here's the full count pitch. He pops that one up, and that's going to stay in territory, foul territory. But, man, that's a huge out for Luke Green and the Roncalli Royals. And after 4 complete here at the Center Grove Trojan Field, Center Grove still leads Roncalli 3-1. We'll be right back. back here at the Center Grove Trojan baseball field, and we're heading into the top of the 5th inning. Center Grove still leads 3-1 for Roncalli. It's 7-8-9 for them, Jaffe, Green, and Manship. Against the righty, Gannon Grant for Center Grove.
Jaffe with his first at-bat, a unassisted to first base to Cal Shimbra there.
First pitch out of the strike zone to Jaffe. Second pitch also called low. Didn't miss by much there.
Not by much.
Obviously, bottom 3 guys in the order, you want to throw strikes, and yeah, that one popped straight up, and that's going to be all about Cal Shimbra. Stays in foul territory. Shimbra snags that one easily for out number 1. So the 2-0 pitch to Jaffe, and Jaffe pops it up to Shimbra. So I had Gannon Grant through 4 innings, Jim, at 48 pitches. He's been really efficient so far and just keeps working quickly and pumping in the strikes.
Yeah, that 4th inning, I had him with 9 pitches. That's a pretty solid inning there.
That first pitch here to the opposing pitcher, Luke Green. Well inside, misses Green. It's not something you really want to do, is, being the opposing pitcher, because
not ideal,
especially if you're hitting.
Yeah.
That second pitch right down the middle there.
Now, I will say, Luke Green batting .500 on the season with 4 at-bats. So not a lot of at-bats there, but made the most out of all of them.
Well, that second strike there from Gannon Grant, Green well behind.
May also explain why he has 4 at-bats.
And a 1-2 pitch, and Gannon Grant, strikeout number 5 tonight, and he absolutely blew away Green. Now when Will Manship comes up, Manship last time worked a full count walk, and then he stole second base and came around on an RBI double from the leadoff man, Rudy Shutley. And starts him out with a strike.
Manship batting .250 on the season. 1 double, 3 RBIs.
Oh, nice off-speed pitch there, and he gets Manship to offer at that one down in the dirt.
So he's thrown 2 off-speed pitches. Hasn't come close to either one. Is the next one an off-speed pitch, or does he just throw 95 right past him?
It's good to have options.
It is good to have options. Not sure we had those options when we were in school, but, it's good to have options.
Oh, good job by Manship. He fouled that one off.
Yep.
Gannon Grant gets a fresh baseball out on the mound. We got sunshine for the first time tonight.
The sun is shining on him.
No ball, 2-strike pitch, and that one hit well into left center field. Reed Sawa goes back. He's got room, and he brings it in for out number 3. So a quick work by Gannon Grant out on that mound in the top of the 5th inning as we finished 4.5 innings. It's Center Grove 3, Roncalli 1. We'll be right back.
At Warner Eye Care, we're about you, the patient. We have invested in the latest technology in order to make the eye exam as thorough and hassle-free as possible. Our high-tech equipment assists us in diagnosing issues before they cause significant vision loss. We also offer the latest in lens technology, and our assortment of frames appeals to every style and budget. Let us help get you on a path to better vision today. Call our office at 317-883-0071.
Back here at the Center Grove Trojan baseball field. We're heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. Center Grove has 2-3-4 up. Gannon Grant, Carson Bush, and Kyle Shimbra. After 4.5. Center Grove still leads 3-1, and Luke Green back on the mound for Roncalli. He's kind of wiggled in and out of jams so far. He's stranded 4 Center Grove runners through the first 4 innings, and tough inning for him with Gannon Grant leading off here from the 2-hole. Green's first pitch to Grant. That one drifts outside for ball 1. One-0 pitch to Grant. Oh, that one kind of jammed him. And
shot.
Is that ball going to get? Yep. Drifts out to the left fielder. Nice play there by Manship, and that's a big first out. Yeah, that ball on the inside part of the plate, and Grant just didn't get that bat head out in front of the plate. That's out number 1, and really, I mean, even though he's wiggled in and out of jams, Luke Green's done a really good job of keeping this potent Center Grove offense off the board since that first inning. First pitch to Carson Bush goes inside. Bush so far 1 for 1 tonight. Had that RBI triple in the first that he probably was about 5 feet from getting his first home run of the season, this season. He now has 1 triple, 14 RBIs, and pitch number 2 sails out of the strike zone as well. 2-0 pitch. And that one's, oh
my.
Man.
Whoa.
Come on, Blue.
Yeah, that one was up, but
Not even close.
Green got the benefit of that call. 2-1 pitch. Incoming from Luke Green. That one, he got that one back.
Yeah, he did.
That one was on the outside part of the plate. So
yeah, now we got both sides going after Blue a little bit here.
Everything evens out. 3-1 pitch from Luke Green to Carson Bush, and same pitch there, and that get called a strike.
That's a strike. Okay.
So we're going to have a full count. Bush, really good eye at that plate. He's got 7 walks on the year, and Green just an off-speed pitch, and he had Bush out in front, and he gets strikeout for the second out of this bottom of the 5th inning, and Luke Green says, that's no problem. 2-3-4. Took care of Grant with a pop fly to short left field, and now struck out Bush after falling behind in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike.
Was that Cal's first home run of the year for in the first inning?
Second home run.
Second home run.
Yeah, that pitch out of the strike zone, really trying to nibble there and see if he can get Shimbra. Shimbra so far, obviously, that big 2-run bomb in the first inning to right center field, and last time really worked around, and it looks like Green's feeling the same thing here.
I was going to say, he didn't want to pitch into him.
And neither one of those were close around the plate. Last time up, he walked him on 5 pitches.
On 5.
2-0 pitch, and catcher, he gets him to
missed it.
Pop up.
Yep.
Second baseman calls for this one and brings that in. So after 5 complete, Center Grove still leads Roncalli 3-1. We'll be right back.
At Peterman Brothers, we see ourselves as more than a home service company.
We're here to serve you, not just your home.
Even if it's not about your heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical system.
We want to make sure when we come out, we're leaving you in a better state than when we arrived.
And if we do mess up, we'll stand behind our work and not give up until we make it right.
Because we're here to serve you, however we can.
back here at the Center Grove Trojan Baseball Complex. Roncalli, top of the order in the top of the sixth here. It's Shetley, Artizone, and Colin Ash up for Roncalli against the righty, Gannon Grant. First pitch to Shetley. That one's down low. Shetley last time up in an RBI double. To left center for Roncalli's only run of the game. First two pitches out of the strike zone from Gannon Grant.
Shetley's batting .353 with 3 RBIs.
That one drilled to left to right center, but great jump by Reed Sawa out in center, and he snags that one easily. That ball was hit well by Shetley, but good jump on that by Sawa. Normally the right fielder, and when Gannon Grant's not pitching, he's usually at shortstop and his brother Grady at second base, and they move Drake McClurg to center field. This time McClurg's at second base, Grady goes to shortstop, and Reed Sawa in center field. He makes a nice play there, and man, what a nice hard breaking ball. First pitch strike for Gannon Grant.
Artizone batting .474 for the year, 0 for 2 today. A ground out to the third baseman and a fly out to left field.
Also want to thank Dan Gandalf of Gandalf Financial Services for their sponsorship of Center Grove Trojan Baseball on the Center Grove Sports Network. You can reach him at 317-887-9434. Oh, yeah, he went for that one. That's strike 3. It's out number 2. Dan Gandalf has retirement planning, wealth management, education funding, and estate planning. And Jim, when you got 5 kids, education planning is important.
It is important.
Like it is for the Embreys, especially number 4 coming up, Ashley Embry going to Purdue.
She might be your most expensive.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, I will say. Not might. That first pitch called strike to Colin Ash, and Gannon Grant. That pitch number 2 sinks low. Gannon just working quickly out on that mound.
6 strikeouts on the day.
1-1 pitch to Colin Ash. That one's fouled off.
That's going to smoke a car.
Yeah, he was late on that one, but once again, we want to thank Top Tier Indiana for their sponsorship tonight. Really appreciate Mike Farrell joining us early and talking about just kind of his vision of top-tier baseball and making that the premier baseball organization of the south of I-70 is the goal for that. That 1-2 pitch to Ash fouled off to the right side. Gannon Grant with, by my count, pitch number 70 of tonight's ball game. And that one well outside. Ash runs the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 6th inning, Center Grove leads 3-1. Oh, beautiful breaking ball. Didn't get the call on that one. Probably a little bit out of the strike zone when it crossed the plate. Yerman tried to pull that one down, but wasn't successful. 3-2 pitch now to Ash. That one fouled off by Ash. Obviously, if you're Roncalli, just trying to get that tying run to the plate or tying run on base. Sorry, tying run to the plate. Sam Rader up next. That one's a slow ground ball to Shimbra. He flips to Gannon Grant, and Center Grove gets out of the top of the 6th inning here, and after 5.5, Center Grove still leads 3-1 over Roncalli.
At Peterman Brothers, we see ourselves as more than a home service company.
We're here to serve you, not just your home.
Even if it's not about your heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical system.
We want to make sure when we come out, we're leaving you in a better state than when we arrived.
And if we do mess up, we'll stand behind our work and not give up until we make it right.
Because we're here to serve you, however we can.
Back here at the Center Grove baseball field, and Center Grove still leads 3-1 heading into the bottom of the sixth inning for Center Grove. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for Center Grove. That's senior Caden Jones, junior Reed Sawa, and senior Andrew Krupa coming up for Center Grove. Against the lefty, Luke Green. He's still out on the mound.
As you've said multiple times tonight, Rick, he's done a really good job of getting himself out of some tough situations, and he's done a really good job of keeping guys off base. Ever since that first inning, it's been, 4 batters, almost 4 or 5 up and down. So
first pitch to Caden Jones, and
big swing.
Yeah, fastball in, and Jones has not had the answer for him tonight.
Nope. Jones
is struck out and popped to the third baseman. 2 at-bats. Another breaking ball there, man. Green gets ahead in the count, and then he just works that breaking ball. And,
yep.
It's one of those guys, Jim, that you would classify as the pitch. Crafty lefty.
I would call him a crafty lefty.
Doesn't throw with not a lot of velocity on those fastballs. He's gotten the job done tonight. 1-2 pitch, and he gets Jones well out in front of that one. And first out here in the bottom of the sixth inning for Green. That's strikeout number 4. 2 of those against Caden Jones, and Reed Sawa up next. Struck out and flied to right field so far, the junior center fielder. First pitch from Green, and that one kind of
shot.
Dribbled to second base, and easy play for the second baseman, Sam Rader. He flips to the first baseman, Drew Nelson, for out number 2, and
number 12, Andrew Rupa.
Green making quick work of Center Grove here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Andrew Krupa up now.
Yeah, 2 outs on 4 pitches.
Krupa last time up got hit by a pitch, and that pitch called a strike. Might have been up in the strike zone a little bit.
Typically when the catcher's a little confused on where the ball is going, you don't typically get that call.
Oh, and then
goes off blue.
Catches the next one off of the left shoulder. Is that a sign that you missed that call, that the baseball gods are talking to you, or what? That 1-1 pitch sails inside to Krupa. Krupa last time got hit by a pitch. Got all the way around the third base on a sacrifice bunt, but then Center Grove could not get him in from third, and 2-1 pitch there right on the outside part of the plate. Now 2-2 to Andrew Krupa, the senior, heading to Olney Central to play next year down in Southern Illinois. 2-2 pitch to Krupa, and man, Green gets him on the breaking ball, so we're heading to the 7th inning. We'll see if Center Grove can hold this one. They lead 3-1 over Roncalli. We'll be right back to Center Grove Trojan Baseball Field. Back here at Center Grove Trojan Field, and we're heading to the top of the 7th inning. Center Grove leads 3-1 over Roncalli. 4A number 3 Center Grove over 3A number 7 Roncalli. A couple gaudy records coming into tonight's match, Jim. Center Grove 11-2 on the year. Roncalli 10-2 coming on the year. One of the best matchups in the state of Indiana tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely lived up to the hype. I mean, this is, from a defensive standpoint, the pitching has been excellent. Gannon Grant, excellent on the mound. Green, just equally, with the exception of that first inning, he's been lights out. I mean, we really have had no answer for him since inning number 1.
Oh, man, first pitch to Sam Rader, called out of the strike zone. Grant has set down 11 guys in a row since that RBI double in the top of the 3rd inning. And also want to talk about Jim. Oh, man, I don't know where that is. It's a breaking ball that's called out of the strike zone. But, Jim, at the end of tonight's game, we'll be picking a Texas Roadhouse player of the game for Center Grove, and that player will receive that ground ball foul down the third base line. That player will receive a free meal from the Greenwood Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, there's kind of one option to me so far, depending on how this top of the 7th finishes. Oh, ground ball up the middle. Can Grady Grant get it? Oh, my goodness.
What a play.
He gets to it. And did he get it out of his glove fast enough there? That's a sophomore right there.
That's a sophomore, huh? That's that was big time.
Now batting number 6, Maddox.
That's not a typical 6-3 ground out there. That's a
we talk about
that thing was.
We're down at IU, and we talked to Tyler Cerny about, you talk about the cradle of quarterbacks and the den of defensive ends. Those are both at Purdue, by the way, Jim. But at Center Grove, you kind of have
I've never heard anything about a defensive end from Purdue.
I mean,
go ahead.
Rosie Colvin was pretty decent.
All right.
George Karloftis is pretty decent. But anyway, the shortstops that have been at Center Grove is just, the long line of guys from Eblin to Cerny to Culberson.
Since what, 20? So Bryce graduated in 2020, and I think he started all 4 years at short. So since roughly 2018, 2017, almost 10 solid years of Division I shortstops playing for Center Grove baseball.
Yeah, and you've got Gannon Grant on the mound, but when he goes to Tennessee, it's going to be as a pitcher, and his brother behind him there at shortstop just made a heck of a play for out number 1 here in the top of the 7th. 2-2 pitch now to Maddox Hayworth. Breaking ball, and that one's flied into right field, but Center Grove right there, and that one's snagged by Andrew Krupa out there in right field, and now Roncalli down to their last at-bat. Once again, we also want to thank Hobbig Injury Law for tonight's sponsorship, and they'll give $1 to the Center Grove Athletic Department for every run and every strikeout that Center Grove has. So, Jim, I'm going to have you tally up the strikeouts that Gannon Grant has so far. And obviously Center Grove with those 3 runs in the top of the 1st inning. Drew Nelson started out with a strike by Gannon Grant. Oh, and he swing and miss. And now Roncalli down to the last strike.
Gannon with 6 strikeouts so far.
So $9 will go to the Center Grove Athletic Department from Hobbig Injury Law. We appreciate Eric and those sponsorship. Depending on what happens here with this last batter, no ball, 2-strike count. Top of the 7th inning. Gannon Grant winds and fires. A little bit extra juice on that one, Jim.
Yeah, he did.
Sales.
Yeah. He kind of reared back on that one. He was ready to get this over. Oh, mercy. Wow.
Crowd wanted it.
There's a lot of folks that thought that was strike 3.
Yerman tried to pull that one up, but did not get the call from the home plate umpire. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Nelson.
Not sure where that missed.
Nelson's flirting with flirting with a backwards K to end this game, but he's run it full, trying to just get a base runner for Roncalli. Full count pitch now, and Nelson fouls that one off down the right side. Once again, want to thank Top Tier Indiana for their sponsorship tonight. Also the fine folks at Dan Gandalf Financial Services. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one's fouled off. Great job by Nelson, just hanging around. Trying to get on base there in front of the DH, Johnny Jaffe. Tying run on deck. 3-2 pitch to Nelson. That breaking ball dips out of the strike zone, so Roncalli's got a base runner here. Couple borderline called balls for Roncalli, and now pinch hitter for Roncalli. That's going to be number 14, Luke Rader.
Number 14, Luke Rader.
Rader on the year, 455. He does have a homer, so home run potential for Rader.
22 at-bats, 5 RBIs.
So Rader tying run at the plate. 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Roncalli runner on first. Rader swings and foul tips that one for strike 1. Gannon Grant trying to close this one out for Center Grove and get them win number 12 on the season. They have to go to Castle tomorrow, Jim, so an early start for them tomorrow to go down to Southern Indiana. Man, he gets Rader fishing well out of the strike zone there on a breaking ball.
Yeah, I would go back to that pitch.
1 strike away as again for Roncalli, just like they were with Nelson, and he worked a 2-out walk. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He tosses it over to first base. So when Coach Hatfield says, hey, that runner doesn't mean anything, let's come get this guy.
Yeah.
No ball, 2-strike count. Pitch, and he strikes him out. Strikeout number 7 for Gannon Grant, and this one goes in the books. That's $10 from the Hobbig Injury Law Firm to the Center Grove Athletic Department. Once again, Texas Roadhouse Player of the Game, Jim. I think it's pretty easy. A 2-hitter, 7 strikeouts. We got to go with the junior Gannon Grant.
I would agree with that. He was phenomenal on the mound. Worked fast, worked efficient. Was just an all-around great outing for him. Even getting through some rain delays, a couple different rain delays. So yeah, congratulations to him. Congratulations to Center Grove. What a wonderful game for the IHSAA and for high school baseball tonight.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap things up from here. Once again, thank you to Top Tier Indiana for their sponsorship tonight. So for Kevin Conrad, director, Jim Cooney, and Rick Embry, good night from Center Grove Trojan Field. Center Grove wins over Roncalli 3-1. Good night, Trojan fans.
But good job by Jake Stiles. Picks up the loose ball, and Center Grove's on offense again. Byers over to Haas, back up to Byers at the top. Byers looks over to Soderdahl. Soderdahl over to Deuce Stiles around the left side. Back to Soderdahl. Center Grove doing a good job being patient here, moving the ball around. That's Liam Vaughn. Over to Stiles again. Stiles bounces one in and gets it past the goalie. Deuce Stiles, goal number 2 for Center Grove. Real good job by Center Grove there. Again, being patient, looking for the open man. Stiles made a nice move and took one and shot it right at the goalie's feet. Got it to bounce up and in the goal. Real good job. Looks like Yoder is going to face off again against Zach Strew for Zionsville. Strew's going to control this one. Takes it all the way and takes a shot wide right. Good job there by Yoder. He didn't win the faceoff, but he played great defense on Strew and forced a tough shot. I'm going to give that miss to Yoder on good defense. Zionsville behind the goal. That's Cohen Morris playing defense. Cohen turns him in back. And he got it past the goalie. That was number 12, Connor Murray, the sophomore, leading scorer for Zionsville. And he scores, bringing the score back to 2-1. Center Grove still in control. Soderdahl goes back out at face-off again for Center Grove on this one. Center Grove really having to scramble tonight. Their main face-off guy, Oliver McGrain, is unfortunately out with an injury. So going to be a face-off by committee tonight. You've got Soderdahl and you've got Yoder going to do some facing off. And it looks like we've got the officials are going to have a little talk about this one. While we got a break in play, we want to recognize the Center Grove Youth Boys Lacrosse, tonight's youth night. And so all the youth players are here, got recognized before the game, and they're going to do a little scrimmage at halftime. So always exciting to see the youth players here tonight, and you can tell the attendance is up. We've got a lot of youth fans and parents in the stands tonight getting to watch a great lacrosse game. All right, looks like we got things under control. They did give the face-off win to Center Grove there, so Center Grove's on offense. That's Aiden Byers up top. Tries a low shot, and I think he got his stick hung up on the ground a little bit. Didn't have much on that. Goalie was able to save it. Goalie for Zionsville is number 55, Charlie Clough. He's a senior. 56% save percentage on the season, 130 total saves. Center Grove, interesting there, forced the goalie to actually get the ball and bring it across midfield. Zionsville coaches didn't like that much, recognized it, and called a timeout. So we've got a timeout in play. While we've got a timeout, we want to once again thank our sponsors tonight, Coldwell Bankers, Stiles Realty. Sorry about that. It's usually written down, but the talent of this crew is not here tonight, so we're having to make do the best we can. Here we go. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna get a little sheet here. So yeah, thanks to Jake Stiles and his team for sponsorship this season, sponsoring the broadcast as he has all season. And we also want to thank tonight Jack's Pizza, who brought some delicious pizzas up for the crew up here in the press box. You can't go wrong with Jack's Pizza. So thank you to Jack's Pizza and the Haas family. As we resume play here in just a minute, Zionsville will have control of the ball. Again, Center Grove playing good defense and forcing the goalie to actually bring the ball up himself. So got the ball across the midfield. Zionsville's coaches got a little bit uncomfortable with their goalie being that far away from the goal. So they call timeout so that they can get the ball into one of their offensive players' hands, and we'll see what they do here coming out of the timeout. Grayson McCollum for Zionsville will start with control of the ball. Caden Snap on defense. Over to number 1, Zach Strew. Strew being guarded there by Blaze Whitus. Hacker playing tough defense, forcing the ball way out away from the goal. Good job by Center Grove's defense here. Caden Snap now on the ball. McCullen back up top to, I can't get a number there, I apologize. Good double there, forcing the pass. Almost got in there to make a steal, but Zionsville does remain control. McCullen with the ball, Hacker on him. And if you've seen Zionsville play this season, this is something they do. They really try to control the clock and have ball possession. They've seen them play a couple times, and this is something that they really work on. Got lucky there, I think. A real good pass by the Zionsville player from behind the goal, right in front. Guy catches it and got a little pressure on defense. Cohen Morris and Rodriguez were there, but he was pretty close. Tough to stop that one. Luckily, he shot it just a little bit high. So Zionsville retains possession. Oh, tough defense there. 3 guys on the ball, forcing the turnover. And Zionsville does retain possession. Good job by the defenders for Center Grove there. That was Caden Snap, Chase Hacker, and I think it was Stiles, the other defender. So good pressure by Center Grove. They force a turnover. Rodriguez will start with the ball. Rodriguez over to Cohen Morris. Cohen Morris looking to bring it up. Makes a nice move and gets the ball into Center Grove territory. Ball's over to Soderdahl. Morris back on the defensive side, and Aiden Byers will come across and get possession of the ball. Byers over to Haas. Haas to Stiles. Stiles over to Liam Vaughn. Back up top to Soderdahl. Soderdahl over to Byers, and looks like Center Grove's going to be comfortable here, just being patient. Well, Soderdahl gets a one-on-one and gets it in close to the goal. Just misses a little bit wide there, but good job by James Soderdahl. Made a nice move, got around the defender. Another defender slid over to help, but Soderdahl was able to get the shot off. Just missed a little bit wide. Looks like that's definitely something they're going to be looking for tonight, because James is super athletic, and if they can get him isolated one-on-one on one side of the field, he's going to look to take that shot. Aiden Byers with a shot low, stopped by the goalie, Charlie Clough. And looks like Center Grove's going to ride all 5 defenders again, forcing the goalie to try to, well, goalie brings it up. Okay, gets it into Carson Seiler for Zionsville, and he gets the ball across midfield. Somebody's... And the talent shows up tonight, so fans are in for a little relief here. Rick Embry just finished with baseball. He's doing double duty tonight, so he comes over to help us at lacrosse.
All right, let's go, Hendrick.
Here we go. The A team is here now.
Yeah, let's not get carried away.
So good start so far to the game, Rick. Center Grove scored 2 quick goals, and Zionsville has been real patient. Just got a goal, and good job at Max Barty there. He stops that one. That was.
Yeah, good save by Barty there.
Yeah, that was number 3, Carson Seiler with a shot, and was Cohen Morris looking tough defense by Zionsville, but Morris does get across midfield.
Center Grove turns that over, and Zionsville takes that over. That's number 27. And now Center Grove gets it back, and Byers looking to do something with it.
Yeah, good job by Morris there. He turned the ball over, and Zionsville got it, but he didn't give up on the play and forced a turnover on his own. And now looks like he's off the field. He's got an injury, so Center Grove has possession, and we're going to kind of keep an eye on Morris and see how he's doing.
He's got some blood on that left forearm, so hopefully nothing serious and they can just get him bandaged up and get him back. But Center Grove now on offense. You got Serum, Stiles, Scheffelbein, Haas, Byers, and Vaughn out there. Scheffelbein, the freshman, out in front on the point. He's looking for some space. Now he gets it over to Serum on the right wing.
Yeah, it looks like Center Grove has been trying to work on this right wing one-on-one matchups. We just had Soderdahl over there, and looks like Center Grove's trying to work on that side.
Serum tries the shot from the left wing, and it goes wide. And now Zionsville picks that one up, and they get it to the goalie and looking to do something with it. They do have Guy Zionsville scores.
Yeah, good. Lot better job by Zionsville getting the ball up the field fast, a little bit faster than the Center Grove defense could catch up. Can't get a number there for that goal. It was
49, no, 44. Jeremy Klein. Their numbers are very difficult. We apologize to the crowd there. It's a very light green on the back of the black jerseys. It reminds me of when we go over to Warren Central and they have the black jerseys with the gray numbers on the back. It's very difficult to pick up, but it
gives us a little break. We can, if we're wrong, we've got an excuse. So helps us out a little bit, I guess. Looks like we've got Nathan Yoder going to face off again. I was talking earlier, Rick, Zionsville face-off guy is really, really good. He's 62% win percentage on the season, and he wins this one. So that's Zach Strew for Zionsville.
And Center Grove doesn't have one of their best face-off guys in Oliver McGrain. He's out today with a minor injury, so we got a couple different guys.
Yeah, so far we've seen Yoder out there, and we've seen James Soderdahl, and we may even see Chase Hacker a little bit.
Yeah, Center Grove just doesn't do a good job of picking up McCallum.
Yeah, McCallum's a senior, 20 goals on the season. I believe that's his second tonight.
Yeah, McCallum just went right around the Center Grove defenseman and just not a very good job of checking him up front. And Center Grove pays for it. Now Zionsville, 2 unanswered goals to take their first lead tonight, 3-2, I should say. I guess their first lead.
It is their first lead. Yeah, Center Grove scored the first 2 goals, and since then we've
allowed
3. Yeah.
And this is an important game tonight. When you look at the lacrosse rankings that are used for, postseason, right now it's got Zionsville at 5, Center Grove at 6 by 0.02 of a point.
Yeah, it doesn't get much closer than that. Now both teams have played earlier this week, and Center Grove won. Zionsville lost to, I think it was Heritage Christian, and so or Guerin. I'm sorry, it was Guerin, and so that should reverse those rankings, and we should jump up ahead of them. But obviously, 2 very evenly matched teams, and you're right. This is big for the in-state rankings and the playoff seeding.
Yeah, that attempted pass and ball's still loose in front, and who's going to pick that up? It looks like
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Good pickup by Rodriguez,
and he loses it. Still loose. Who's going to pick up the ground ball? Braden Stiles has it. We're going to get a push.
Not sure what we got going on here, but
I think the one referee called a push. The other one called a timeout. We'll see.
Coaches are anxiously awaiting to hear the answer to this one.
All sports, Scott, we have the old refereeing meeting there to decide what the call is.
So, Rick, any update on baseball? How'd things end up
Baseball
over there?
won 3-1 over Roncalli through a heavy rain delay and then a lightning delay. And despite that, Gannon Grant was fantastic on the mound. He threw a 2-hitter, gave up 1 run. He went the distance, 7 innings. And Center Grove, on the strength of 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning, an RBI triple from Carson Bush and then a 2-run homer from Kyle Shimbra for those 3 runs, and they made it stand up to win 3-1 and move to 12-2 on the year.
That's a great win over a good Roncalli baseball team. Good for the baseball team.
So we've got a discussion here now, and Zionsville's coach asking for some clarification. That's James Rundle for Zionsville.
Yeah, not sure he's going to like the explanation, but Center Grove is going to have the ball coming out of this timeout. So looks like James Soderdahl will start out with possession for Center Grove.
36 seconds remaining here in the first half. Once again, we want to thank the fine team at Coldwell, Banker, Stiles, and Bailey and Wood Mortgage Lenders for their sponsorship not only tonight but throughout the year. They've been awesome and a huge part of our broadcast for the lacrosse team. And now Soderdahl gets it up ahead to Haas. 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Center Grove looking for the equalizer going into the first quarter break.
Yeah, that'd be a nice way to finish the first quarter here. We got Aiden Byers with possession again, working that right side.
Byers still looking for somebody. 16 seconds remaining here in the first. Now you got Deuce Stiles, the lefty shot. It goes wide left. Center Grove going to maintain possession, but only 10 seconds remaining on that clock. And the clock starts. Haas looking for something on that left side. He makes one move. He turns to the other side. He shoots.
Oh, good save by the goalie.
Oh, nice. But it's shoot and score, and I believe that was that was
41,
Scheffelbein.
Yeah, nice rebound. Took a shot and got the shot off, but he took a shot from the defender for Zionsville.
No penalty, or still discussing whether there's a penalty, but that shot's going to count. And wow, the equalizer at the first quarter buzzer for Center Grove. And after one, it's Center Grove 3, Zionsville 3, and we'll be right back with second quarter action. Back here at the start of the second quarter, we've got a 3-3 tie between number 5 Zionsville, number 6 Center Grove, and really well played first quarter, Scott.
Yeah, Center Grove jumped off to a quick lead, then Zionsville took control, scored 3 straight, and then great finish by the Trojans. Got a late goal there by Scheffelbein to tie it up, so we're off on the second half.
James Soderdahl gets the face off, and he takes it coast to coast. Can't quite get a good shot off it, but bounces over the goal. But Center Grove maintains possession and now looking to try to take that lead back here at the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, that may have been a case of, like we've talked about a couple times, the old face-off stick not being able to control the ball quite like you would under normal conditions. But good aggressiveness there by Soderdahl. And Center Grove retains possession with the man be closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds. So we'll set it up, and Soderdahl back up top again.
Soderdahl with the better stick now. He gets it over to Byers. Byers winds and fires and scores. He goes low there with that shot, and it gets through the 5-hole of the goalie for Zionsville. That's Charlie Clough. And Center Grove with the lead again here. 2 goals in 45 seconds for Center Grove, and they lead 4-3 with 11:14 remaining here in the second quarter.
Yeah, real good job there. Center Grove, James Soderdahl, really attacking the middle of the field and drew 3 defenders. He recognized that Byers was open on the left side there, got it to him, and he got it in the hole. So real good job by Center Grove attacking the goal and attacking the goalie.
Going to face off now, and for Center Grove, I think that's Chase Hacker with the long pole, but Zionsville, like you said, really impressive face-off guy there, and they get control. 11 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Zionsville looking to do something with it.
Yeah, It looks like we've got Grayson McCullen with possession up top, and he's going to look to get the ball over to number 13, Hudson Meenan. He's a freshman.
McCullen's got 2 of Zionsville's goals, and that shot by Meenan goes long or high over the goal, but Zionsville maintains control of that one.
Rick, we talked about it a little bit before you got here, or I talked about it to myself, but Zionsville is really a team that tries to possess the ball and work the ball. They most of the games that they've played this season, they will have possession more than their opponent, and so far they've done that tonight.
Yeah, Center Grove's going to get a penalty here. Center Grove gets it, but it's going to be a penalty, and we're going to get a slash.
Yeah, it looks like Chase Hacker on the slash there, so he'll come out of the game for a minute.
Number 26.
So that's going to be a man advantage for Zionsville. Penalty on Hacker for the slash.
It looks like Brody Green goes in for Center Grove for the man-down defense.
10:13 remaining here in the second quarter. Zionsville down 4-3. Ball will be put in play by number 19. That's Troy Clemmer. Now back to Clemmer. And
yeah, this is a time when I would not. Well,
no goal.
Crease violation. The Zionsville player, not the one that shot, but another one inadvertently stepped inside the crease.
I was going to say there's no reason for him to do that.
Just an accident. Man, what an advantage for Center Grove there.
Now Oz Rodriguez looking to do something on offense. Oh, he gets it. He throws it behind Soderdahl, but Haas luckily there for Center Grove to grab that one, and now Center Grove.
Yeah, let's see if Center Grove can take advantage of that mistake by Zionsville, kill this penalty, and then hopefully score here.
That's obviously the big thing, is killing that penalty. Haas very patient behind the goal. So he comes around to the left side. Now to Byers.
It looks like we just got about 5 seconds left in the penalty. So good job by Center Grove taking advantage of the mistake by Zionsville there. Killing the penalty. We're back to all even. That's Liam Vaughn that just comes on.
Yeah, Vaughn was really good on Wednesday night when we did the last broadcast. He was our Texas Roadhouse player of the game. Couple goals, couple of assists. He was a spark plug for them in the win against North Central. Now Deuce Stiles up top. He shoots with that lefty shot, but it goes wide left. Center Grove going to maintain possession, and now that's Vaughn behind the goal.
Yeah, good to see Vaughn having some success up here at varsity. He's just a sophomore, not getting a lot of time early in the season, but Coach Reddick said he had plans for him, and you started to see it. He's getting more and more playing time. Really stepped up last game, and like you said, did a great job. A couple assists, a couple goals, and been real important for Center Grove as they get ready for the playoffs here.
Yeah, good job. Center Grove with the errant pass, and Zionsville's going to take over on that one. And that's a big opportunity for Center Grove to put something on the board and really only get that one errant shot. Now Zionsville has a chance. 8 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Center Grove still leads 4-3 over Zionsville. Zionsville with possession. Apologize if I can't quite see the numbers very good for Zionsville. That's McCallum out front, number 2. Looks like that's number 1, Zach Strew. Strew looking to find somebody.
Yeah, not a good pass, but Zionsville does pick up the ground ball.
I think that's McCollum back.
Yeah, Soderdahl on defense there.
McCollum's shot goes deflected, I think, partially by Barty.
Yeah, I think Barty got a piece of that. I think it may have been high anyway, but Barty does a good job keeping his eye on it, got his stick on it, deflected it just a little bit high.
Good to see Cohen Morris back.
Yeah, he's been aggressive tonight too. He's done a good job on defense, a couple forced turnovers, and then he's really important in getting the ball cleared when defense gets a turnover or makes a stop. He's real important in getting that ball transitioned back to the offensive side.
Yeah. He came out earlier today to get that left arm kind of bandaged up. He had blood pouring out of it, and now, Zionsville hits the side of the goal.
There's a name for that, isn't there?
Absolutely. It's called Wesley Pipes right there. He hits the pipes.
You got to love it anytime you get the chance for that one.
Oh, that shot. Oh,
wow.
And what an individual play. I think that's number 12, Connor Murray for Zionsville gets the goal. He gets bumped behind the goal, maintains his balance, and is able to get that shot off, and that's the equalizer, and now it's 4-4.
I sure didn't think that he was going to be able to get anything on that, but he did, and evens the score up 4-4 with 6:46 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, we kind of thought this one would be a tight one throughout, and so far it has been. 6:46 remaining here in the second quarter. Like we said, coming in to tonight, the rankings, or at least the start of this week, was Zionsville 5, Center Grove 6, and even though Center Grove has lost to the top 4, you kind of want to stay out of the 6 through 10 spots. You'd rather be in that 5 spot than the 6 spot.
A real good job there again. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Nathan Yoder at the faceoff didn't win, but great defense by Yoder, forcing the turnover there, and Center Grove gets possession.
And Center Grove looking, that's DeGare. And he gets pummeled out of bounds, and Zionsville's going to get that one. Just a more physical play by Zionsville. Can't get that close to that sideline.
Yeah, as an extra defender there, you just know where to go, and then they force the turnover.
Now Zionsville going to, like you said, be very patient on offense. They really want to control that ball and take their time and get good shots off, and you saw it last time with that goal by Connor Murray. We're now under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. We're at 4-4.
McCallum with the ball up top over to Seiler. Seiler works it around back up top to McCallum.
Good spin move there. Stiles gets back defensively.
Yeah, Braden Stiles got a little help from Rodriguez there. Good job by Rodriguez to step up and help.
Another shot that Zionsville maintains control. Big thing with them so far, Scott, just not a lot of turnovers by Zionsville, so they really make you play defense, like you said, for long periods of time.
Yeah, the Guerin Catholic game, just their last game, they maintained possession probably 3/4 of the second half, but came up on the losing end. So they only got just a few shots, but they do maintain the possession of the ball. And Center Grove's got to force some turnovers, which there we got lucky and got an errant pass, and
we got two
couple flags down there.
Yeah, Braden Stiles, nice play, nice pickup on the ground ball, and then
they're going to call a holding call on Zionsville. Yeah, it looked like the Zionsville player had a hold of Stiles' left arm and wasn't letting him go. So good job. Center Grove takes over possession, and with about 5 minutes to go in the second quarter, looking to break this tie and take the lead.
So is that a 1 minute penalty on the hold?
I think
Scott?
I think it's just 30 seconds.
So Center Grove's going to take possession right at the midfield mark, and that's Deuce Stiles. You got Byers, Sidham, James Soderdahl, Scheffelbein, and Cole Haas, and we'll see if Center Grove can take advantage of the man advantage. And across the top to Deuce Stiles, and now to Scheffelbein. Scheffelbein, nice move.
In close.
Man,
just outside the net, or just outside the goal.
Yeah, side of the net there. Good move initially by Scheffelbein, but can't take advantage. And now Zionsville looking to try to kill this penalty.
Right by snap. He didn't see it until the last minute. But
so Zionsville's going to get a timeout here. While we get a timeout, we're going to thank our sponsor for tonight. That's the Coldwell Banker Stiles team, along with the Bailey and Wood mortgage lenders. We appreciate their sponsorship not only tonight but throughout the year. I did not get time before tonight to come up with my realtor jokes, but I'll see if I got any time at halftime to come up with those realtor jokes, maybe some bald jokes or something like that for our good buddy Jake Stiles.
Yeah, also want to give a big shout out to Jack's Pizza for delivering pizza to the press box tonight. can't go wrong with some great Jack's Pizza.
So we got a what, half cheese, half pepperoni on one, and then we've got the meat pizza that if you guys have any soul, you left me some.
We did. I had a couple pieces, and I had to fight Ashley. She was in there.
That's understandable. She's been known to like just eat an entire pizza, on occasion. So no, I am not calling you fat. So thank you. Yes, definitely thank you to Jack's Pizza for the great pizza tonight and feeding us because, look at all of us, and we definitely need some food.
Yeah, you can tell we've all not eaten enough.
Missed a lot of meals. our partner in crime and Center Grove Sports Network leader, Kevin Conrad, got Scott all set up over here while I was finishing over at baseball, and now Kevin's finishing up over at baseball, and he should be here for the second half to give the commercials.
We're going to make this production
else
official. We're going to get some commercials and all kinds of good stuff. So, yeah, the viewers have something to look forward to in that second half. We get Kevin here.
So we got a tie game, 4-4, 4:22 here. Only one goal apiece in this second quarter. Been very well played defensively, but Zionsville now with possession. Setting a screen out front. That's number 5, Will Egler with it. He gets it back around to Jeremy Klein. He had a goal in the first quarter. Now an opportunity there. Cohen Morris. Who's going to get that?
I'm not sure. Cohen Morris forced the turnover. Yeah, and they gave us that. Good job. Good job by Cohen Morris there. Aggressive. Forced the ball out, and Center Grove gets possession.
Cohen Morris going to play next year collegiately for the University of Indianapolis Greyhounds. Now Center Grove trying to find a way to get this one. And Oz Rodriguez does that. Now, and then he throws it away.
Now, good job getting it across, but you got to take control, got to take care of that ball.
Zionsville with a nice pass inside.
Good job by Max Barty.
Barty with a save, the huge save there, and now.
Yeah, that one was in close. The goalie really did a great job there and gets the ball up quick to Soderdahl. Soderdahl to Hacker.
Good play from behind, but Center Grove still gets it. It's Deuce Stiles. He's looking for somebody. Oh my goodness, right off.
Pipe.
Jesus, pipes right off there. But Center Grove maintains possession. That's Hacker does a good job of getting it back to Stiles, and Deuce did not miss by much from getting that goal that would have put Center Grove back on top, but Center Grove still maintains possession. You got James Soderdahl, Aiden Byers out there, Liam Vaughn, Scheffelbein, Cole Haas, and Deuce Stiles. Soderdahl still trying to find an opening. Good defense. Now he's doubled by Zionsville. That means somebody's got to be open. Byers now with the shot.
I think that might have been another one off the pipe.
Yeah, that one was a little pipe city, little pipe dreams. Center Grove has been all over that tonight.
Yeah, just a couple inches away from a couple more goals and Center Grove controlling this game.
Soderdahl with an opening. He shoots. Good stop there. Good save by Charlie Clough. How did that one not go in?
I looked down at my score sheet here to see the goalie's name, and I missed who took the shot.
Great pass attempt. Liam Vaughn picks it up and shoots, and Clough with another save.
I'll tell you what, Rick, Center Grove being very aggressive and getting a lot of good shots. The goalie's doing a good job, but I love the aggressiveness of the Center Grove offense.
Yeah, we're at under 2 minutes now, 1:44 remaining. Still tied at 4 apiece here in the second quarter. Zionsville now with possession. They're going to be very patient here going into halftime. Now they throw it up ahead to Grayson McCollum, who just came in. Back over to Strew. Strew makes a spin move out in front, getting hawked by Whitus.
Yeah, good job so far by Center Grove's defense.
Now the screen.
Good job. Morris with another takeaway.
Can he pick up the ground ball? Still trying to get it. He does get it with the long stick. 1 minute now remaining here in the second quarter.
So let's get this ball across midfield and get our offense set up.
It's Rodriguez again looking for an opening now. He gets it up ahead.
Good job there, Rodriguez. He a lot better than the last time. He was a little bit more under control and found his offensive player, got it to him.
44 seconds now, 36 seconds remaining. Now Byers, Center Grove going to kind of hold it for the last shot here and try to take the lead going into halftime. 25 seconds remaining. Now Haas looking to initiate the action. 20 seconds remaining. Haas trying to get around his defense. Good defense by Zionsville. Throw to Scheffelbein.
15 seconds.
Now Deuce Stiles trying to find an opening, trying to make a move. Oh, he slips, and he gets that one taken away. 5 seconds remaining. Center Grove's not going to get a shot off. And that'll be the end of the second quarter. And heading into halftime, we've got a tie ball game, 4-4, Center Grove and Zionsville. We're going to take a halftime break, and we'll be back with third quarter action. So far, Center Grove 4, Zionsville 4. We'll be back.
Guys, Bailey & Wood closes in days, not weeks.
Well, it looks like the hometown team of Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lenders is running some really great plays.
Yeah, Walker. It is the winning combination of in-house processing and underwriting, along with providing 5-star customer service that gets you to the closing table fast.
It's pretty evident that Bailey & Wood is the winning team for all your mortgage needs.
Mortgages and snacks.
Yeah.
Do you see it? Do you see the potential? The potential for birthday parties on the patio. The potential for lazy weekends by the pool. Do you see the rain hitting the glass as you read a book with a cozy blanket on a cold winter's day? And do you see the science project being done on the kitchen table? Do you feel it? Do you feel the excitement of Christmas morning as the kids race down the stairs and as a family forms memories that can never be replaced? Do you hear it? Hear the crackle of the fireplace, the laughter coming from the next room, the sound of crickets as you call it a night. At Coldwell Banker, our people and our company are cut from a different cloth. We see, hear, feel, and sense things that others simply don't. Perhaps that's because we have a unique appreciation for this magical thing that defies description, that goes by the name of home. Because of this appreciation, and because of our dedication to be the best in the craft, our company has thrived for well over a century. This is why we're ranked #1 in agent trust. And this is why more people have turned to us to help them find and sell their homes than any other company in the history of America. We are Coldwell Banker. We do real estate differently. We do real estate with higher standards. And we have proudly guided people home since 1906.
Our car wash remembers your car's quirks better than your favorite barista remembers your coffee order. Delivering a wash experience as smooth and effortless as your morning latte.
At Peterman Brothers, we see ourselves as more than a home service company.
We're here to serve you, not just your home.
Even if it's not about your heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical system.
We want to make sure when we come out, we're leaving you in a better state than when we arrived.
And if we do mess up, we'll stand behind our work and not give up until we make it right.
Because we're here to serve you, however we can.
At Warner Eye Care, we're about you, the patient. We have invested in the latest technology in order to make the eye exam as thorough and hassle-free as possible. Our high-tech equipment assists us in diagnosing issues before they cause significant vision loss. We also offer the latest in lens technology, and our assortment of frames appeals to every style and budget. Let us help get you on a path to better vision today. Call our office at 317-883-0071.
intense, it may be emotional, but it's only a game.
The Indiana High School Athletic Association reminds you of these sportsmanship tips.
When an official makes a call, accept it.
When a member of the opposing team makes a great play, applaud it.
When an opponent extends a hand after the game, shake it.
Play it cool, practice sportsmanship. Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Back here at halftime at the Center Grove Lacrosse Complex. Halftime, we got a 4-4 game. Center Grove against Zionsville, number 5 against number 6. And we're joined at halftime by one of our sponsors for tonight. It's Jake Stiles of the Coldwell Banker Stiles Realty team. And Jake got a very competitive first half so far between Zionsville and Center Grove.
Yeah, it's been really exciting. I really like the way that Center Grove was moving the ball. We got a little loose on defense a couple times, but overall, I think we played a really solid game. And, you know, their face-off guy has been outstanding. And if the rumor is true, I guess the last game, I'm not sure he lost the face-off at all.
Wow. And that's obviously Center Grove's had a lot of shots on goal, and, man, they hit the pipes multiple times. But you just got to keep fighting and keep getting those shots, and eventually, hopefully, you're hoping that they'll go in.
Yeah, for sure. Game of inches is really a coined phrase by football, but really you could say that also about lacrosse with being a quarter inch away from a goal several times. Could have meant the lead to us going into halftime, and we just couldn't squeak them in.
So, Jake, once again, we want to thank you for the sponsorship for lacrosse, not only lacrosse, but several other Center Grove sports. You help us on Saturday morning football broadcasts of the freshmen and JV, and just talk about you and your company and kind of your approach to just community service and what this means to you guys to be a part of the Center Grove community.
Well, it's super important that we're involved. Obviously, it's something that's important to us. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it. I know, I'm not going to throw shade at anybody, but you don't see everybody else's company out here stepping up and being a part of it. But I think what's neat really is being able to be the company that shows your audience different sports. So not a lot of people get the opportunity to see a lacrosse game, and a lot of people, when they watch it, they have no idea what they're watching, just a bunch of kids running around hitting each other in the head with sticks. But, then you have the Saturday morning broadcast that you guys do, and nobody is – like, sponsoring you guys is a ridiculous thing, because who knew that we were going to sponsor the best broadcast on the South Side and probably in the city of Indianapolis? I mean, you guys do a ridiculous job, and it really does make us look good because you guys are so good. But I do like that parents getting an opportunity to see their kids play freshman football, to see their kids play JV, grandparents getting that opportunity, kids that maybe don't excel at baseball or track, they get to see this sport. So there's another spring option for players that just want to be involved and want to do something, but maybe track or baseball isn't their thing. So I think it's really neat. I love giving back. We have our own nonprofit. I think I've mentioned that, CB Smiles. Recently, we had our client party where we raised over $3,000, or real close to $3,000, not over, real close to $3,000. And what that does is that allows us to help people in the community. We get to fund all the materials. We donate our time. We have licensed professionals donate their time for installation of products if need be. And just being around the community is so easy because Center Grove just supports itself.
And the most important thing that you sponsor, according to my 10-year-old fourth-grade daughter, is the Halloween event that you guys pass out. Not the little, snack size Snicker bars, but you guys go full candy bar experience. And pretty much she just takes those, she brings them home, she hides them from her dad, she hides them from her 4 older siblings, and she's usually eating those full-size candy bars throughout the whole year.
Yeah, that's a really big event for us also. We're partner up with the White River Township Fire Department, and I think that you've been around us long enough. If we're going to do something, we're going to go all the way.
It's not small or it's not half, what.
Yeah. We when we cook hot dogs, we're buying the quarter-pound hot dogs, and when we're giving away candy, we're going to give away the full-size candy.
Well, Jake, we really appreciate it, and you make a great point as a parent of one of those sports that's not football, basketball, that gets kind of the glory. As a daughter, and I had 2 older sons that play tennis, my family that's out of town appreciates so much when there's the sponsorship that enables us to do those broadcasts, just like I'm sure the families that are out of town and can't see the lacrosse kids here. That's a huge deal to them, and we're really appreciative of your sponsorship for lacrosse, your sponsorship of freshman and JV football, and all the other things that you do for the Center Grove community. So thanks again to your fine team. Tell us once again, how do we get in touch with you? Phone number, website, all of that good stuff.
All right, if you want to give us a call, you can call us at 317-883-9461. And if you want to visit us online and find out a little bit more about who you might be working with in the future, you can visit us at C as in Charlie, B as in Bravo, or CB as in Coldwell Banker, and Stiles, STILES, so it's cbstiles.com.
Thank you again, Jake, and we once again appreciate the sponsorship, and the clock ticks towards 0 as we get ready to get going here at the start of the third quarter. Scott Hendrick joins me back in, and Scott, a very closely contested first half that ended in a 4-4 tie, so all comes down to who's going to win this last 24 minutes of this game.
Yeah, that's what we were looking for, and that's what we were expecting tonight. 2 great teams playing real aggressive and real even, so looks like there's a turnover there. Yoder did a good job possessing the ball, but they called a ward. So
yeah, he got called for the push off with the arm. So Zionsville going to take control of this when they easily get past half or midfield there, and 11:43 remaining here in the third quarter. It's a 4-4 game, number 5, number 6, and this one has been close as advertised.
Yeah, I tell you, Rick, I was doing a little research before today's game, and really kind of a weird stat for Zionsville. They are 0-4 at home this season.
Oh, wow.
All of their wins have been away, so 6-1 away and 0-4. So definitely comfortable playing on the road. Made me a little nervous, but yeah, Center Grove's 4-2 at home, 2-3 away, so evenly matched. But again, a tie score at halftime. It's kind of what we expected. It's going to be a close game all the way through.
Yeah, and they played some good teams pretty closely. I mean, they beat Crown Point 12-7, and that's a team that beat Center Grove this past weekend 11-8. That shot goes wide left.
I think that Crown Point's the biggest decider in Zionsville passing us in the in-state rankings. Like you said, we got beat, should have won that game, and Zionsville did win. So that was just enough to nudge them over us and get them ahead of us in the rankings.
Yeah, but even the game against Carmel, they only lost that 9-3, and that's a very good number 2 ranked Carmel team that came down here and handled Center Grove pretty good, 14-2 earlier in the year. So they've got some good wins and some close losses as well. And oh man, Barty
good job by
denies
Barty.
that one. Point blank range there from Zionsville, and Barty denies it. And here comes Chase Hacker in a hurry, and can he get it over? He gets it to do Stiles, back to Hacker. Oh, and now Liam Vaughn gets it.
Nice goal. Wow, good job of awareness by Liam Vaughn there. Pass was going back to Hacker, streaking through the middle, and Hacker just missed it. Vaughn was there to pick the ball up, wasted no time, and fired it in the goal.
But how about that lead to the break by Chase Hacker, the defenseman? He blurred past those guys from Zionsville. He comes and basically makes it a 3-on-2 or a 4-on-3, gets it to Stiles. Stiles kind of gives it back to him on a give and go. It goes past him, but Vaughn, alert in the background, gets it and puts it in the back of the net.
Yeah, Rick, that was all started there. Carson Seiler, number 3 for Zionsville, had an open goal shot. Max Barty with a great one-on-one save to get that fast break started. So good job all the way around by Center Grove there.
Yeah, good job pressuring by James Soderdahl, and he gets the turnover. Ran him out of bounds, and now Oz Rodriguez trying to lead the break. He gets it over to Yoder. Yoder now looks to set the offense. Waiting for a couple of these guys to get off, and now Byers is on. Cole Haas is on for Center Grove. And
yeah, Rodriguez has done a better job. We had that first one that he got where he ran the ball across the field and kind of lost possession of it. Since then, he's settled down. He's gotten the ball across the field and kind of settled, looked for an offensive player and got it to him. So real good job of adjusting by Rodriguez on the clears there.
Yeah, 9:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Center Grove with the goal to take the lead, and now looking to try to extend it to 2 again. Scheffelbein now to Vaughn. Vaughn tries to shoot it, and now trying to pick up the ground ball. Does a good job of fending off the defense and allowing Byers to pick up possession on the ground ball.
Yeah, real good job there by Vaughn. Didn't get the pass. It was a little bit off, but recognized that he was going to have a tough time picking the ball up with the defender right on him, and did a good job shielding the defender, letting the other Center Grove player have a chance to get over there and pick up the ball, and Center Grove maintains possession.
Now Vaughn on the left wing over to Haas. Haas looking to make a move and get a shot off. He shoots, and it's long or high over the goal. Scheffelbein there to maintain possession for Center Grove. Scheffelbein gets it to Cole Haas behind the goal. Now looking to use a screen from Liam Vaughn. Now Haas still looking for an opening. Haas to Scheffelbein. Scheffelbein over to the senior James Soderdahl. Now to Vaughn. Center Grove now being patient offensively. Vaughn with the fake attempt. Now he gets it to Byers. Byers looking for an opening now to Deuce Stiles. Deuce shoots. Oh, good save by Charlie Clough there in goal. And now Zionsville looking to try to pick it up, but they can't.
Overran the ball.
And now Soderdahl picks it up. He's getting pressure from behind, but he gets it up ahead to Cole Haas. Can Center Grove take advantage on the fast break? Good job by Zionsville.
I tell you, Rick, I've been impressed with Center Grove. They're working the ball and they're maintaining possession, which is important, but they're not doing it by just passing the ball around the outside. They're being aggressive. They're looking for open shots. They're cutting to the goal, and if it's not there, they're making the pass. But good job being aggressive.
Soderdahl shoots, and it goes wide left. Scheffelbein there again for Center Grove. Maintain possession. 7:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Center Grove with a tight 5-4 lead over Zionsville. Now Byers to Vaughn. Vaughn shoots and scores again. Wow, Liam Vaughn. Have yourself a third quarter, young man.
Man, nice job by Liam Vaughn. Puts a lot of heat on that one. Gets it up in the top right-hand corner for his second goal.
Man, and that was a great dish from behind the goal, and it doesn't take Vaughn much to get that shot off. And Center Grove now back out to their largest lead tonight at 6-4. Led 2-0 right off the bat in the first quarter, but
yeah, I tell you, Rick, we talked about it earlier, or I talked about it earlier, but Liam Vaughn started out the season not getting a lot of varsity playing time, but Coach Reddick said he had plans for him, and you can see as this young man gets more time, he's just getting more and more confident and really been an asset to the Center Grove offense.
Zionsville gets the face-off again, and now they're looking to get a shot back. Good. That shot is saved to the left, but Zionsville's going to maintain possession. Very important, obviously, for Center Grove to get those early goals here in the third quarter. Zionsville is not a team that you want to try to come from behind whenever they got that fantastic face-off guy.
Yeah, being down our primary face-off guy is definitely a disadvantage. But so far, the Center Grove guys have done a nice job. Sometimes it's not about winning that face-off, but if you lose it, you want to be able to play good defense, and we've been able to do that so far.
Center Grove, loose ball there. Who can pick it up? And Braden Stiles picks up the ground ball.
Yeah, I tell you, Rick, that was a nice little sneaky move there by Stiles. He knew he was behind the defender and couldn't get him, but he grabbed the back of his stick with his pole and kind of flipped it, so it forced the turnover. Real good job of being aware by
now Deuce on the loose on the right. He's trying to get around his guy. Oh, good pass there to Soderdahl. What a dish. Deuce Stiles. Just a nice pass to James Soderdahl, and Soderdahl fakes high and then goes low, and that's automatic when he's one-on-one against that goalie. And goal number 3 for Center Grove here in the third quarter. They take a 7-4 lead. 6:15 remaining here in the third. That was just a fantastic job by Deuce Stiles. He saw the cutting Soderdahl on the left side of the goal, gives it to him, and it's automatic for Soderdahl.
Yeah, the offense is really looking good right now, doing a good job passing it around. Everybody's getting involved, and getting Soderdahl the ball that close to the goal, man, you're just not going to stop him.
Yeah, and Center Grove now Hacker in the middle there. Oh, ball kind of flailed up there, but Center Grove not able to grab that, and Zionsville's going to get possession. Getting chased by Scheffelbein, but Scheffelbein jumps to try to reach that long pole and can't quite get it. So Zionsville on the attack. That's Hunter Meenan out in front. He gets it to 19, Troy Clemmer.
Yeah, and Zionsville's got a defensive guy down on the offensive end, so they'll slow things down, get him back where he belongs, and get another offensive player out on the field.
Yeah, especially McCollum. McCollum's got 2 out of their 4 goals so far.
Yeah, you don't want him on the sideline. You want him on the field if you can. Or if you're Zionsville, you do.
Yeah.
We don't mind. He can sit over on the sidelines, but I'm sure they're looking to get him back out on the field.
Good save by Barty again. He's faced a few here in the third quarter and has turned them away for Zionsville. Now Center Grove on the attack. That's Cohen Morris.
Yeah, we've got to do a better job of getting that ball to an offensive player. The defensive guys are doing a good job, and they're trying, but that's a tough ask for them.
Oh, Center Grove.
Failure there.
Man, Center Grove their coaching staff thought that they got it up ahead there, but
yeah, they got it across midfield, but never got possession of it, and I think that's why they called the turnover. Probably would have been a good time for a timeout, but didn't get it, and the coach may have been yelling for it. I didn't see. I was watching the ball.
No, that pass attempt is turned over, and Chase Hacker now for Center Grove. We'll see if they can get it, and that one's going to be well over Stiles' head, and that's going to, it's things like that when you gain a little momentum and you got an opportunity to kind of put your foot down on somebody's throat that you can't have those turnovers.
Yeah, exactly. That's just unforced. Got to do a better job transitioning the ball from defense to offense and getting our offensive midfielders on the field and get the ball in their hands. It's just too much to ask for the defenders to run it across midfield every time.
And then unless you're Roz Rodriguez and you just want to run over everybody.
Rodriguez didn't listen to me. He is just going to run with it. Gets it across midfield.
Gets sort of tripped, and can Scheffelbein pick it up? Oh, Liam Vaughn picks it up.
I'll tell you what, he's been Johnny on the spot today. He's been right there when the loose balls come out. Good job by Liam Vaughn.
Yeah, and Center Grove wisely chooses to just bring it back out here. Get your offensive attackers out there. Under 4 minutes now remaining here in the third quarter. Center Grove leads 7-4. Strength of 3 goals here in the third quarter. 2 by Liam Vaughn, 1 by James Soderdahl, and the beautiful dish by Deuce.
Look for the open man there. Double team on Soderdahl.
There's Scheffelbein looking for somebody in the middle. Just goes over his head. Is that one going to stay in bounds? I don't think it is.
It's going to get out of bounds there, yeah.
And another opportunity for Center Grove. And
it was a good look, but it was a tough pass. 2 defenders on him, and it's a tough one to catch and try to get a shot off.
Now 3:35 remaining as Zionsville looks to attack offensively. It's thrown up ahead. We'll see if this Center Grove defense can rise up again. 3:20 now remaining in the third quarter. Zionsville. Zach Strew out in front. Braden Stiles on him. Now Hacker. Oh, Hacker knocks it away initially and picks
comes
it
up with it. Yeah, good job by Chase Hacker, forcing the turnover, picking up the loose ball. And
Morris makes a nice little slick move, and now he's looking for Oh, and he gets it over Vaughn's head, but Scheffelbein.
All right, settle down here. Let's get our offense on the field. And
2:46 remaining here in the third quarter, and here comes Cole Haas. You got James Soderdahl out there as well, and now he gets it to Haas. Haas is getting heavy pressure, kind of gets a little push from behind. That's going to be a penalty.
That's going to draw the flag. That was an easy one to see. You could almost see it coming as the guy ran out onto the field, the defender from Zionsville, just kind of chasing him, and I think he would have rather given up a penalty there than an open shot. So it was a penalty, but maybe not a bad one by Zionsville.
So we got the push. We got a 30 on Zionsville, so Center Grove going to have the man advantage. Once again, at the end of today's game, we'll have the Texas Roadhouse player of the game. Scott Hendrick and I will pick that player, and if you have any complaints, it's Scott Hendrick that picked him. If you have any compliments, it's Rick Embry that picked him.
Actually, I think we might give that honor to Ashley tonight.
Oh, yes.
Let's put the pressure on her. She's got to go to school Monday.
I like it. She's got about 3 weeks left of her high school career, so it's time for her to face some pressure.
That's right. We'll see what these
and that shot there by
just a little bit wide. I thought it might have been a pass, but it was a shot.
Kellen Decker with a shot, and now under 10 seconds remaining on this penalty. Decker again, and as he gets ready to shoot, but now we're back at even advantage, and Center Grove now can just relax. And
yeah, not bad there. We didn't get a goal or didn't get a shot, but we still have possession, and with a 3-goal lead, maintaining possession as much as you can is not a bad thing.
Soderdahl behind the goal, looking for somebody making a cut inside. Nobody open.
Oh, here comes Serum.
Soderdahl now to Byers, and Byers' shot is wide right. Our next Center Grove Lacrosse broadcast will be tomorrow. So if you haven't had enough of listening to Scott Hendrick and I's voice, just wait a mere, 14 hours and you get to listen to us again.
Yeah, we're keeping the fans happy. We're not making them wait long to hear us again.
2:30 tomorrow we'll have the broadcast. Center Grove faces Penn, so a quick turnaround for this boys lacrosse team. Tomorrow they'll face the Penn Kingsmen from up in northern Indiana. 1:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Aiden Byers looking for a shot. Goes wide
just
left.
Just wide. Yeah, that was a good aggressive attack there. Center Grove maintains possession. Serum with the ball behind the goal.
We'll see if Serum can make a couple moves. He's looking for somebody, just something. If an obvious pass isn't there in front of the goal, just take your time. And you got a minute left here in the third quarter. Stiles back around to Byers. Cole Haas trying to set a screen there for Byers. We'll see if he uses it. He waves it off, and now Byers in the middle to Serum. Serum scores. Are you kidding me?
Wow. Serum comes from way outside, and was that Byers with the assist?
Byers with the assist.
Wow, good job by Byers and Serum. Serum attacked. You could see him coming from way outside, and he had that stick held up high so that Byers could see him. Byers found him, and great job by Serum, put it in the back of the goal.
Well, and that Byers pass wasn't, I would say, the best pass that he's ever made. Serum goes high to get it, and in one fell swoop, he's able to shoot that into the goal for goal number 4. And what a third quarter it's been for Center Grove. Outscored Zionsville 4-0 in this quarter to take an 8-4 advantage with 41 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, Rick, and everybody's getting involved in the offense. It's not just one or two guys. It's everybody working the ball. Everybody's making nice aggressive shots on the goal. And
yeah, and that was Zach Strew, who we've talked about is absolutely fantastic on face-offs. He gets the face-off, and then he goes coast to coast, gets the shot off, but it goes wide left. But Zionsville will maintain possession. Zach Strew, 62% face-off wins on tonight or on the season. And that shot, and he forgot to bring the ball with him. 13 seconds remaining. Center Grove just got to maintain possession. 10 seconds remaining. Yeah, Cohen Morris gets it to Stiles. 5 seconds. 4. Can Stiles get a shot off? Braden Stiles. And that one's saved, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. And after 3, Center Grove leads Zionsville 8-4. We'll be right back.
Guys, building mood closes in days, not
Well, it looks like the hometown team of Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lenders is running some really great plays.
Yeah, Walker, it is the winning combination of in-house processing and underwriting, along with providing 5-star customer service that gets you to the closing table fast.
It's pretty evident that Bailey & Wood is the winning team for all your mortgage needs.
Mortgages and snacks.
Yeah.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Back here at the Center Grove Lacrosse Complex, and on the heels of a fantastic third quarter by Center Grove where they outscored Zionsville 4-0. Center Grove with the 8-4 lead going into the fourth quarter. And Scott, man, that was good execution by both sides of the ball in that third quarter.
Yeah, it really was. Good job by Max Barty at goalie. A couple good saves and then getting the ball out quick. Offense has been real aggressive, taking a lot of good aggressive shots. A lot of guys getting involved in the offense. Big spark there in the third quarter by Liam Vaughn with a couple goals. And, out to a big lead, which is what you want against this team going into the fourth quarter.
James Soderdahl at the faceoff there, but once again, Zach Strew, who's been as advertised tonight in that faceoff circle.
Yeah, real good job by Strew, but again, like we talked, good job by Soderdahl. They're recognizing he's not going to win the face-off, so he does a good job on defense and doesn't allow Strew to get a fast break.
Zionsville now on offense. Really looking for a goal here to give them a little bit of spark and early here in the fourth quarter. And that shot is shot wide left. Zionsville will maintain possession.
Yeah, couldn't get a number on that shot. Was that
I don't know, 13 maybe.
I'd say 12. Connor Murray's the leading scorer on the season. No, that wasn't him. He's got the ball there. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was 13. Well, maybe. Yeah, it was 13 over there.
These colors and our old eyes are
very difficult.
Making it difficult here. So.
And that shot was turned away, deflected slightly by Barty. Zionsville still maintains possession. And that's number 19 for Zionsville. Oh, great.
Wow.
Great catch initially, but there's Colin Morris picking it up. Now he's trying to – he gets around one guy but gets destroyed at midfield. But, Oz Rodriguez to Liam Vaughn. Vaughn to Decker. Decker trying to get possession, but he gets clocked in the back, and then – the ball knocked away, but Oz Rodriguez gets it back, and now Deuce Stiles.
Oz was on the offensive side there trying to clear the ball, recognized the turnover, and went ahead and played defense and forced the turnover again. So a little bit sloppy, but good job by Oz recognizing the need for the defender there and forced the turnover. Center Grove back in control with the ball.
Oz's motor always goes 100% of the time, and right there it paid off to get that possession back for Center Grove. Now 10 minutes remaining here in the match. Center Grove leads 8-4. This is one of those situations you can be really patient offensively and wait till you get a good look.
Yeah, let's force Zionsville to kind of come out and pressure the ball, and then when they do, look to get around them and then you be aggressive. But until they come out and put pressure, no real reason to get too carried away here.
Yeah, difference in high school versus college. There's no shot clock or anything like that. Stiles on the Left side, he gets around a couple guys. He shoots and scores.
Wow, good job by Jake Stiles there. And kind of what we talked about, the defender came out on him. He got around him, made a move, and got the ball right in front of the goal. Goalie stood no chance on that one.
Yeah, Deuce Stiles, a little shake and bake action from that right wing, and he gets his second goal here of the second half. And now Center Grove up 5, 9-4. They've outscored Zionsville 5-0 here in the second half. 9:27 remaining. Really impressive performance so far in the second half when Center Grove really needed one. Chase Hacker at the face-off against Strew. We've talked about how good Strew has been all night. We'll see if Hacker can get one. And we're going to get White did not play the ball is what.
Well, I don't know. That's a tough call, but Hacker there playing defense and got called for it. Oh, wow, nice
doesn't
job.
Give up on the play and knocks it away from behind, and now that's a great play by Hacker. Hacker now to Sam Johnson, gets it across midfield.
Okay, a little bit better job there. Got the ball to an offensive guy and gets the ball down on our end and see if we can set it up again. Looking to kill as much clock as we can, and then when they become aggressive and come out on us, then we look to make a move and score.
Aiden Byers on the left wing now. He gets to Sam Johnson, the junior. Byers now in front to Kellen Decker, the freshman, now to Deuce Stiles. Deuce looking to make some noise again and hits the side of the goal.
Great move by Stiles there. Just missed, just barely, but what a move to go in, an aggressive shot.
Oh, and now that pass attempt can Zionsville does pick up the ground ball. 8:21 remaining now. Center Grove leads by 5, 9-4. This is number 5 ranked Zionsville against number 6 ranked Center Grove. Obviously, big implications here. If Center Grove can get this win, you would expect them to pass Zionsville for that top 5 spot. Oh, that shot attempt denied by Barty. Barty hasn't faced a lot of shots in this second half, but every one he's faced has been turned away, Scott.
Yeah, he's done a good job. Got a couple of saves, got a couple of deflections, and doing what he needs to do.
That one deflected by the defenseman, but Zionsville still maintains possession. Loose ball, still trying to. That's
Rodriguez being real aggressive, playing good defense.
And that one-timer by, was that 19?
Yeah, 19 or
Troy
14.
Clemmer.
Yeah.
We're going to go with 19. Wide left, but Zionsville maintains possession. 7.5 minutes remaining here in the match. Center Grove leads 9-4. Oh, wow. That one.
Good job. Good defense there by Hacker. Forced the shot. Bounces off of the pipe right to Soderdahl, and Soderdahl on a fast break.
A little behind the back pass from Decker to Vaughn. Vaughn needs to stay away from that sideline. He's getting chased into the corner and gets it to Deuce Stiles.
Good job there by Vaughn, who got a lot of pressure. He maintained composure, got around him, found the open man, and got it to Stiles behind the goal.
Cole Haas out in front. Now you got Byers on the left wing. Back to Soderdahl, back to Deuce Stiles. Now to Kellen Decker, and that one's going to be knocked away, and Decker kicks that one out of bounds, unfortunately. I think him and Deuce Stiles couldn't decide which one was going to try to pick up that ground ball.
Yeah, I don't like those possessions with no shots. We've got the lead, and we're trying to kill some clock, but you still want to be aggressive, still looking to score when it's there.
6:21 remaining, so we're almost halfway through this fourth quarter. Center Grove still leads 9-4. Only one goal here. Decker needs to be careful to not get the slashing call around the head. Oz Rodriguez now on defense. Colin Morris out there, Blaze Whitus, James Soderdahl, Chase Hacker, and here comes Caden Snap. All of those guys in front of Max Barty in the net. Pass behind the goal. Looking for somebody, man. Great play or great job defensively. Hacker and then Cohen Morris. He handed off.
Yeah, good job. Good recognition there by Morris, seeing the guy come through, and he was able to step over, give Hacker a little bit of help, and then get back to his man. So real good job by the Center Grove defense.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout by Zionsville. Coach Rundle not happy with what he sees from his Zionsville offense. Really been very stagnant this entire second half. And Center Grove leads 9-4, 5:31 remaining. Once again, we want to thank the fine folks at Coldwell Banker Team Stiles Realtors and also Bailey and Wood Mortgage Lenders for their sponsorship not only tonight but throughout the lacrosse season. Really appreciate those guys. And at the end of this match, Scott and I will pick a Texas Roadhouse player of the match. That player will receive a gift card to the Texas Roadhouse, Greenwood Texas Roadhouse, George Hill and his fine folks there. And
we got to talk to these players and let them know that if they invite us to go with them, we might give them the award.
We can be influenced.
Yeah, we can definitely be influenced.
There's no such thing as bribery in the broadcast booth.
That's right.
Oh, speaking of winners of that Texas Roadhouse, this wonderful camera lady that we have tonight, Ashley Embry, she won that along with the two other seniors on Tuesday night of the girls tennis win 4-1 over Franklin. First time they beat Franklin in 4 years.
Awesome.
Ashley
Good
won
job.
at 2 doubles. More importantly, she did not get in any fights against the opposing team, and she did not yell loud enough to to get on to the broadcast, which is good. But
always good. Yeah, the important thing is did she invite you to go with her to Texas Roadhouse?
Not yet.
Not
but
yet.
I'm sure it's coming.
It's
I'm
coming.
Sure.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt about that.
All right, we got a break in action here. What's a realtor's favorite type of music, Scott Hendrick?
I can't wait to hear this one.
House music, of course.
That one, courtesy of our local Coldwell.
I mean,
realtor.
I got one more here. Realtor jokes. We'll be quick. Why don't realtors ever get lost?
All right, can't wait.
Because they're always taking the right turn at every open house. That's all we got tonight.
Oh,
so
that one deserves a goal there.
Yeah,
I tell you what.
If I don't open my mouth, Zionsville doesn't score this entire second half.
Yeah,
but,
we're gonna blame that one on Stiles and his jokes.
So Zionsville does score. 5:12 remaining here in the game to cut that to a 9-5. And anytime that you got a guy, Scott, at that face-off position that can continue to win face-offs, it's a danger territory that they can just continue to get possessions here. We'll see if James Soderdahl can win this.
Yeah, it really is. And like we've focused on, when you're going against these guys, if you don't win, you've got to play good defense. So
and Center Grove had
missed an opportunity there.
Had a chance to pick that one up and weren't able to. And now here comes Zionsville on the offensive end again. Under 5 minutes now remaining. Center Grove still leads 9-5 over Zionsville.
And, Rick, I missed that goal. I was focusing on your joke. Did you see who got it?
No.
No? Okay.
No. I'm sure Ashley saw, but no word about number.
Well, Ashley's learned to ignore your jokes. She's been
here.
She's been hearing those jokes for years and probably doesn't find them as humorous as the rest of us do.
She ignores a lot of things that I say, unfortunately. Oz Rodriguez picks up the ground ball, and now this is where you can be very, very patient offensively. 4:20 remaining. Deuce Stiles behind the goal.
Just got word, Rick, that was Carson Seiler, number 3, with the goal for Zionsville.
There we go. Now 4:13 remaining. Center Grove gets their offense out here, but you're right. You kind of just stay out here, and you got to make them come get you. And you can hear Coach Rundle calling out different defensively, and now they're going man to man, plus an additional guy. Byers still out here. He's got Soderdahl behind him. Soderdahl right there. Now to Cole Haas.
I tell you, I like these 3 seniors up top here, kind of controlling the ball, just being patient, wait until the time's right, and when they get a lane or get around the man, then be aggressive.
Yeah, here's Byers again. Still, you can just keep running around now. He gets around. Can he shoot? Oh, Wow, somehow Vaughn picks that up.
I don't know how Liam seems to be in the right place for all these loose balls. Done a great job saving some balls for Center Grove.
Deuce Stiles now out in front. He gets it over to Aiden Byers. Oh, Byers initially, now he picks up the ground ball. 3-10.
Looks like they're trying to double team, but that defender for Zionsville's tired.
Oh, Byers shoots that. He's going to go through a couple guys there, and now Zionsville picks that up. 3 minutes remaining. Oh, Zionsville throws it away. Chase Hacker's going to pick that up. That's a big turnover for Zionsville. Now Center Grove, once again, you can be very patient offensively. Get in your offensive zone and get it to, like you said, Byers.
Morris, we don't need this right here. Yeah,
No.
See, that's not what you need. I know what he was wanting to do. The defensive guys get excited when they get the ball with an opportunity to shoot, but got to be aware of what the team needs at that point, and they've got to kind of settle down and try to kill some clock.
Yeah, right there. He gets it to Sam Johnson once again, unless you got an open shot. Johnson now open. Oh, and that one goes wide left, but
yeah, that one's not as bad. That one was
a one-on-one kind of play.
Yeah, that was an open goal, and he made a nice shot on it. Center Grove had the man back, so they maintained possession.
2:26 remaining now. Clock continues to tick. Kellen Decker behind, another one of those freshmen. Decker getting hit a couple times.
Yeah, a couple times. One of them was high there. I thought he might have had contact with the helmet. But
and Deuce Stiles picks it up, and then he gets pummeled a few times. Can he just – now that ball still Stiles is going to get one there, I think. Well,
it doesn't look like they called anything, but wow. No flag. It looks like Center Grove going to have possession on the right wing.
That's Sam Johnson out there now. Clock under 2 minutes remaining. Center Grove still leads 9-5. Johnson don't need it, but Johnson shoots and misses. Ball still, they get it to the goalie.
You know, not a bad shot again by Johnson, but not what we need. I'd like to see the seniors kind of step up here like they were doing earlier and keep the ball in their hands and they kind of have a little bit better awareness of what's needed and let them kill some clock here. Haas, Soderdahl, and Byers and Stiles and those guys, this is where they need to step up and be leaders.
Haas, being one of those leaders, just holds on to it, gets it to Vaughn. 1:26 remaining now. Center Grove, multiple guys behind the goal. He gets it to Soderdahl. This is a guy that he's going to make multiple guys miss. He gives it over to Johnson. Now 1:15 remaining. Coach Rundle trying to tell his team they got to pressure more, but Center Grove going to be perfectly happy to just.
Yeah, and Soderdahl's one of those guys that can kill a lot of clock just by So much for killing the clock. Soderdahl saw an opening and got it. James Soderdahl.
He's like, I'll kill enough clock until I get a one-on-one opportunity about 7 feet in front of the goal, and then I'll put it in the back of the net. So that might ice it right there. Center Grove leads 10-5 now. 1:02 remaining. Kind of the only thing remaining now, Scott Hendrick, is the Texas Roadhouse player of the match. And
yeah, I tell you, we got things going a little bit. When we got Jake Stiles was kind of working the ball on that wing and being aggressive, got around his man when they put pressure on him. I like the job he did, and right now he'd be my vote for player of the game.
I think we're going to make that unanimous, and congratulations to Deuce Stiles. He's the Texas Roadhouse player of the match tonight. He'll get a gift card to the Greenwood Texas Roadhouse, and I'm sure the first thing he'll do is ask his father if he'd like to go with him on his treat. So congratulations to Deuce, and Zionsville gets possession here. Oh, good pass, and they get another goal. That was a great dish there.
Yeah, it really was. Trying to get a number on that one again.
Yeah, I don't know if that was 33 with that pass, Alex Moore. And then
it looks like the goal was number 2, Grayson McCollum. So
that's at least 3 for him tonight. I think it is 3. So 10-6 now, Center Grove, and back to that face-off. 44 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think Center Grove's got the game under control, but you don't want to have a letdown here. Finish strong. Been a great game. One to really celebrate. You want to finish strong if you can.
Soderdahl against Strew again. And Soderdahl thought he had it. He bumps it ahead and tries to pick it up, and he does pick it up.
Good job, James Soderdahl there.
And we got a legal procedure. You got to explain that one to me, Scott.
Well, Soderdahl didn't have the ball across the box line there, and one of the Center Grove players,
Braden Stiles, picks up the turnover, and he's looking to score. The heck with passing. And he gets it. He does finally get it to Liam Vaughn. Now 25 seconds remaining. Center Grove can kind of just take their time. And
Sam Johnson with the ball.
Yeah, there's going to be a penalty here for the last 15 seconds. As we got a pretty good slash there on Zionsville. So you got a 1-minute penalty. Obviously, there's only 15 seconds remaining. That's a slash on Hudson Meenan. So Center Grove with the main advantage for the last 15 seconds. And we'll see.
Well, Rick, I tell you what, the first half was what we expected, a really close game. Center Grove did a great job in that third quarter. Came out, they were aggressive, they attacked on offense, really took control. Real proud of the job the Center Grove Trojans did.
And now 7 seconds, 5 seconds, and Zionsville going to get one more opportunity, and they score. I mean, every goal that they score affects the rating. That's what I've been told by our friend Sarah Soderdahl. So Center Grove kind of gives up a late, cheap goal that makes this a 10-7 game, and obviously 3 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you can't blame the Zionsville kid there. He's playing to the whistle, and you just got Center Grove guys got to do the same thing.
Yeah, you just got lazy with that pass, and I think that was Alex Moore again, number 33, back there from the defensive side, and he takes it coast to coast. So they'll wind this last face-off, and that'll be the end of the game.
Yeah, and if I know Soderdahl, he's going to try to win this one.
Referees don't want. Did they realize that Pacer game's in the third quarter, and we gotta get home?
I haven't got any score
more
updates.
Importantly,
I don't know.
Our camera girl's got to go to Taco Bell because obviously that's the most important thing for her to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. She doesn't know her curfew's going to be up here in about 5 minutes. 1 second remaining.
If only I could hear what she's thinking right now.
I know it. That's going to be ball game. So the final here from the Center Grove Lacrosse Complex. Center Grove 10, Zionsville 7, and Scott. We'll do a brief recap here, but a great performance in the second half after Center Grove and Zionsville were tied 4-4 apiece at half.